Hi. Well, it's a beautiful day, as one can probably see, unless you're not living in this part of the country. It's beautiful because of you and me, because we're here to say it's beautiful. Nothing else on this planet can say this is beautiful, so there is no beautiful without us. What I want to talk about today is what it's all about. I've talked to you about clinging and being in the now. And I've told you that in order to awaken, you have to let go of the things that are holding you back. But really, whether you awaken or not is up to you. And that's because if you're clinging to things, okay, then you're not really alive. Okay, I hate to say it, but it's true. I mean, look at it like this. Surrender is life. Okay? Clinging is death. Okay? And that's the way it is. Okay? If you're clinging on to parts of yourself that aren't really part of yourself, okay, and you're not living in the now, then you're not really living, okay? You think you're living, but that doesn't mean anything. What you think is meaningless. I'm not saying that, you know, your thoughts don't have, value. Of course they do. But what's really important is understanding what is and accepting it. You are not a person. As long as you are clinging to your personhood, then you cannot really live. Okay? When you surrender to what is, when you give up what you're clinging onto, okay? Like the past, like your personhood, then that opens up things. One of the things it opens up is the internal dimension, the formless dimension. And that opening gives you what you've always wanted. Okay? Love, joy, peace, wisdom, creativity, everything that's wonderful and good about being human, okay, is in that inner dimension, the formless dimension. Out of here in this dimension, it's all form. Everything is form, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that, okay? That's how the universe or the source, whichever way you think, okay, or feel, becoming conscious. That's what it's all about. Is becoming conscious. The universe wants to become conscious. Okay, and it's trying to become conscious through us. You know. So, if you want to be truly alive, you need to accept what is. We're given a gift, a really precious gift, and that is the gift of life. Okay? But when you've been through the first 20 years and you've been fully programmed and conditioned, you're not alive at that point. You're going through the motions. Okay? Because the thing that makes life good, which is the inner dimension, is blocked. You can't see a way out of the trap. Because all these thoughts, which are constantly being thought of, okay, are blocking you from experiencing what life is really about. I'm not saying that thinking is bad. Thinking is a great tool, unless it makes you the tool. Do you want to be a tool? No, you don't want to be a tool. So the way to stop being a tool is to awaken. I know a lot of people use the word tool as some kind of insult. That's not what I'm talking about here. What I'm talking about is that you're being used by your ego, or as I like to call it, the fake identity. Okay? That fake identity, or ego, is in control of you. Okay? It subtly uses thoughts and emotions to control you, to make you do what it wants. And what does it want? It wants to get bigger. And how does it get bigger? By you being great. Whenever you achieve something, your ego gets a little bit bigger. Okay? You look at somebody like, I don't know, Bill Gates, who's achieved so much. He's got a huge ego. Okay? He's grown it from, teenagehood up. But there's a way out. There's a way out of having a huge ego. And the way out is to accept what is and to surrender what you're clinging to. Simple as that. Surrender means life, clinging means death. Okay? That's it. Not the kind of life that you think of as in you're alive and then you're dead. Life as in the life that God gave you. Life can't be killed because it's life. Okay? Forms. Life forms can be killed. So, who are you? That's the ultimate question. Who are you? Are you living in a tiny little box? Or are you living in the world? Because if you're clinging on to things, you're living in a tiny little box. Okay? I don't want to make anyone feel bad, but that is what is. And you helped make that box. Your parents helped make it. The society you live in helped make it. Okay? And it's a prison for your mind. If you're in jail and you're seeing this from jail, then you know you're in jail. You're aware of the fact that you are in jail or prison. But you know what? When you get out of jail or prison, you're still in prison. Okay? By your ego. And there's a way out of it. There's a way that you can change your existence to one of grasping and clinging onto things that you think are a part of you, or living. Now, I know I say this is really important, and I say it in a way that means it's important, and it is. But what's really important is you. That's it. You're the thing that's important in this. Okay? Your happiness. Okay? That's what we're trying to get to. And if you're not happy right now, it's because you're clinging. It's because you're locked in a box. And I don't want that. I don't want to see that. I see it every day and I don't want to see it anymore. Believe me. Anyway. So try to remember who you are. You are not a person. And try not to let all these things get between you and who you are. Okay? And let them go. It's time to surrender. Surrender means life. You want life, don't you? Yeah, of course you do. Real life. Not the life that you think you have, which isn't real at all. Well, it has been lovely to talk to you. I love you all because you're me. And I love me. We're all one thing. That's why this channel is named All Are One. And at the heart of every being is love. It's in there. It's waiting for you to come get it, to come experience it. If you're lonely, if you're sad, if you can't find the right man or woman, you don't need it. Because love is inside you. It's waiting for you to grasp it, accept it. Okay? So, accept who you are. Let go. Believe me, you're going to feel so much better. You're going to feel freer than you've ever felt before. All right, well, I guess that's it. The clock on the wall is telling me that it's time to let go.